Let's begin with Storm Team 5 meteorologist James Whelan in for Kate Parker on what has turned into a busy Saturday morning weather-wise.
Yeah, lots of flooded streets out along the Treasure Coast. We have a couple of U-Report pictures. Thank you for sending them in. Here's one here. This is near Jensen Beach Boulevard. And look at that. One of the power lines is completely underwater. The street completely underwater. And just torrential rainfall across the area. About 6, 7 inches of rain fell in just a short period of time in the morning hours. Here's the next one here. I think this is Best Buy parking lot, maybe. Look at that. Or that's the street. The other one was the parking lot. This is US 1 near Jensen Beach Boulevard. And that's what you don't want to do right there is drive through the water because you don't know where the road is. You could drive right into the canal. People have done that plenty of times in the past thinking that it was a road and they're following a road and they actually follow it right into a canal. So you don't want to drive through the flooded streets. Also, a local soccer tournament in Jensen Beach has been canceled because of the rain. And this is Roosevelt Bridge being backed up. Unsure of if there's flooding over here or the reason of this, but that's not out of the question because still some torrential rainfall there. Notice going away is fine, but coming towards, that's where you're running into the problems. Some flooded streets out there and still raining. Live Viper 5 HD. From Jupiter down to Boca Raton, we're dry right now. But north of there, we are soaking wet, so we'll take a tour and take a closer look. Even back by the Lake Belglade, you're seeing some heavy rains too. Jensen Beach still raining out there and still some flooding problems. It tapered down for a little bit, but it's sparking back up and that's drifting back down towards Canner Highway where the temperature is 73 degrees where our sensor is. And well, still some heavy rain across that area. And Palm City too, looking at this cell right here going right through Palm City with some heavy rain where you already got those copious amounts of rain. And even over towards Stewart, it tapered off a little bit, but you're looking at some rain still there starting to start back up. The heaviest rain right now across the B-line just to the west of Colusa and, well, Jupiter Farm seeing it has some heavy rain to the west of you, and this is just sitting right here, just dumping torrential amounts of rain, say in the order of 2 inches plus an hour, or some of the Doppler radar estimates. This is starting to drift over towards Jupiter Island, too, at Hope Sound. You're seeing some rain at the moment. Jupiter, you are dry now, but it is just back to your west, and it could drift your way, too. Up to the North Vero Beach, you're seeing some heavier rains, too, through the moorings. Oslo and Lakewood Park, some heavy rains, and that's going back towards I-95 right now, where your temperature is 72 to 74 degrees. Had some rains into Fort Pierce earlier, too. Jensen Beach still seeing the rain. Port St. Lucie, you're starting to taper off and see a little bit of rain there too, but you're not out of the woods because we still have the good chance for rain. Port St. Lucie, you're finally starting to taper off, let some of that water drain on out. In Fort Pierce, you're just seeing some light to moderate rain. I have more on the complete forecast coming up in a little bit. First, we're going to go out into the field to Ryan Calhoun. He's on the streets. Ryan, what are you seeing there on the streets?
Well, it's not raining too bad right now, but as you can see, traffic is moving at a snail's pace here on Federal Highway because of flooding here on US 1 in Stewart. We are near Joan Jefferson Way, and it is backed up all the way past the Roosevelt Bridge here, and it is North River Shores Boulevard all the way up to Baker, where they have shut down and moved to one lane because of the flooding. Police officers have actually told me that on Baker it is almost knee-deep in water. Here we have a little bit of the damage here. You can see that there's puddles that have formed here in the Riverview or the River Shores parking lot, and they have shut down this lot and this convenience center, shopping center at the same time. Behind that, you can see Wright Boulevard is shut down completely, and that entire road is closed down because of its flooding. Dixie Highway is the same way. So if you are headed this way, coming north into Stewart, you might want to find a different way to go because the water is still standing out here and it has caused a traffic mess, as you can see. For now, we're live in Stewart. I'm Ryan Calhoun, WPTV News Channel 5.
And you saw some of those great U-Report pictures we already received this morning. If you'd like to submit your own pictures or videos, just log on to U-Report section of our website at WPTV.com.